Hey everyone, Black Soul Reaper here, and today I want to talk about finally getting the fight between Naruto, Sasuke, and Jigen. This is a fight that a lot of manga fans have been waiting for, and even anime fans. I think they suspected this fight was happening, so this is just a fight everyone's been expecting, and it did not disappoint. I felt like they spared no expense on the animation, and this has to be hands down one of the best anime fights of the year so far. And honestly, I think this fight will probably get a lot of those Boruto viewers who weren't watching the show for the longest because of the filler, and people kind of got bored with Boruto. I think this fight and the arc coming up will probably get us back into it. I just think this is a nice starting point for those who have been taking a hiatus from the show to get back into it and finally start enjoying Boruto again like we did earlier when the show first came out. Now I want to give my review of the fight. So the fight basically starts with Naruto and Sasuke facing off with Jigen and Naruto and Sasuke basically blitzing Jigen, and Jigen's able to land like a critical blow on Sasuke, and Sasuke asks Naruto to buy him some time, so Naruto creates decent amount of shadow clones, and basically they're not able to land any critical blow on Jigen using Naruto shadow clones, which I kind of didn't like because we all know how strong Naruto is, and at this point his speed is probably second to none, but it seems like Jigen is somehow faster than Naruto even in his Nine Tails Sage Mode form. Now if you remember, Naruto's supposed to be faster than the Yellow Flash, or just as fast, so I feel like they're kind of nerfing him at this point because I don't think he should be that easy to counter at the speed that he's going. Now, a big revelation we learned through this battle is that Jigen actually has the power to shrink items and bring them back to their original form. He's even able to shrink himself in battle so that it looks like he's almost disappearing, but he's actually just has shrunken himself to such a small state that he's not really perceivable unless you're really looking for him. So once we figure out that, the fight continues, and Naruto and Sasuke are having some difficulty really doing anything at this point. They just start to blitz him again, and he's just dodging them and just kicking them back like they're not really that strong. Honestly, they couldn't even land a scratch on him, and Jigen then shrinks again, and Naruto tries to hit him with a Rasengan to basically hold him in place while Sasuke stabs him with the sword while in his shrunken form. Now this ends up not working because Jigen teleports away from the sword and just reappears. At this point, Jigen then transforms and gains a horn, and Sasuke states that basically he looks like one of the Otsutsuki statues that he saw while he was perusing the other dimension where Kaguya was from. And we learn about Jigen having a 10-tailed, and that they plan to drain the planet of all the chakra. So at this point, Sasuke basically says they need to go all out to beat this guy, and awakens his ultimate Susanoo, and Naruto goes in his Nine-Tailed Chakra mode form where he inhabits the Nine-Tailed Fox mode. So Jigen states, "Oh, this is you guys at full power? Interesting." So Sasuke tries to slash him with the sword. They're all trying to hit him, but at this point, Jigen's already hard enough to hit, so making themselves huge and trying to hit him isn't working. He's just too fast. He's flying through the air, And this was probably one of the best parts of the scene, where he's actually dodging Naruto and Sasuke's moves effortlessly. And Sasuke tries to slam him down with his sword, and Jigen states that while the Susanoo is powerful, it's actually pretty slow, and he tests out Sasuke's defenses and easily is able to penetrate through Sasuke's Susanoo form and hit him out of his Susanoo. Even Naruto is shocked by this, and Jigen then plants rods inside of Sasuke, pinning him to the ground, and he heads towards Sasuke, and Sasuke ends up switching places with him, and Naruto just is flailing with the nine-tailed fox tails and trying to land a punch on Jigen, but nothing connects, and Jigen then punches Naruto out of his nine-tailed fox chakra mode, the same way he kicked Sasuke out of his Susanoo form. And for me, I thought, I thought that was weird, considering, I don't know, I just think how fast they're making Jigen in comparison to Naruto and Sasuke is, I don't know, I don't agree with it, but I get they have to make him this strong, but it is what it is. The fight continues with Naruto acting like he's gonna land a Rasengan on Jigen, and Jigen can obviously absorb chakra, so he's getting ready to absorb it, and then Sasuke switches places with him, with Naruto, and instead of draining the chakra, Sasuke's trying to slash or decapitate Jigen's head off, and Jigen is able to basically create rods around his neck to stop Sasuke's sword, and from that point Jigen's able to counter, and Naruto and Sasuke are both surprised and kicks Sasuke to the ground, does a little bit of hand-to-hand combat with Naruto, and basically beats them both to the ground, and they're both lying in the same spot. And at this point, Naruto reverts back into his normal form, which another thing I didn't agree with, because no way he's out of chakra that quickly. He really didn't do much. He just made some Rasengans, made a few shadow clones, did some hand-to-hand combat. No way he's that gassed after fighting for such a short amount of time. He really didn't do much. Unless Jigen somehow absorbed his chakra and that wasn't explained. I just thought that was another thing that, or a big thing, which is another sign that they nerfed Naruto, just making him, gassed out. I guess Sasuke being gassed because he has less chakra, but Naruto has huge amounts of chakra, and to be forced to revert back to his regular form, just I didn't like it. And at that point, Jigen basically has them gassed, and they're just on the ground, and Sasuke tries to hit him with the Amaterasu, and obviously it doesn't work. Ninjutsu doesn't work on Jigen, so I don't even know why Sasuke even used that move, because that move didn't even work on Madara, and Jigen's like way stronger than Madara was, even in his 10 tails form. So that ended up not working, and then Jigen actually impales Sasuke and Naruto with a bunch of rods, and Jigen also hits his limit, so he realizes he has to wrap this up, and he decides he wants to kill Sasuke. And to make a long story short, Sasuke ends up leaving the dimension alive while leaving Naruto, and Jigen ends up sealing Naruto inside of some I guess you can call like some urn, a giant urn, and just shrinks it. So that's how the fight ends. Solid episode for Boruto, and let me know what you guys thought about the fight in particular. Did you think that they nerfed Naruto and Sasuke? Do you think that Jigen's just that powerful? And yeah, did you guys like it? Best anime fight of the year? Let me know everything you thought in the comment sections below. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the channel, and drop a like. And until next time, peace.